Good afternoon, everybody, and we welcome you to our first post-game press conference. The winners in game number one from Lincoln Memorial as they defeated Colorado School of Mines 90-76. I'm Jim Powers. I'll be your moderator today for our members of the media that are joining us. Once again, any questions for either our student athlete or our coach, please put them in the Q&A box, and we will make sure to get through all of those for you. But let's start off with just an outstanding performance by Cameron Henry. And Cameron, the first half, you were feeling it. I mean, you guys got out and you got that lead, and then, you guys just took control of this thing. Talk about the first half. Talk about, how just everything went according to plan for you guys.
I just want to give just respect to my teammates. They saw me, I was getting going early, and then they just find me after that. And honestly, I really was just feeling great out there.
And then, when you got a guy like Jordan Guest that's right there with you, and I mean, between the two of you, 55 points between the two of you, 20 of 32 shooting. Must have been really nice to find a shooting stroke in the Ford Center, wasn't it?
Yeah, with Jordan, if he hits one or two early, it's going to be a long night for the other team. So it's really nice playing with him. And then also on the defense end, he's going to get a lot of stops for us and rebounds.
Okay, we have a question from Hendricks Magley from the Evansville Courier, another efficient offensive output tonight. How has that been the focal point of this team all season, Cameron?
In the beginning of the year, we weren't really efficient. I wasn't really playing efficient, and we were trying to hit a lot of home runs, each of us. And we come into games in the beginning and talk about hitting singles and keep it simple as possible and let everybody touch the ball, let everybody get a feel of the game. And I feel like now we're just all clicking at all ends of the court.
Question from Todd Golden. Where would you rate that offensive performance this afternoon amongst the team's best of the season?
10 out of 10.
I mean, you guys put up some big numbers, and we saw that in the regional and everything. But, I mean, you guys just seemed to go offensively. You got into the tempo that you want, and that's how you guys play, isn't it?
Well, Colorado School of Mines, they really play a slow game, and they try and slow us down and try and keep the possession game really low. And I feel like we kept our poise on defense, playing long into the shot clock, and then on offense trying to hunt great. And I feel like we did a great job tonight.
And then the defensive side too, because, Colorado Mines, they're a very good team. They've got some great offensive weapons, but you guys were able to get, especially in that 7-minute stretch in the first half, to where you guys went on a 14-2 run, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, sir. They play slow, like I said, so it could have been easy for us to try and foul, try and speed them up on defense, but we just had to stay solid.
Can you illustrate the mission that you guys are on to win this for yourselves, but also for Coach Schertz?
Honestly, we coming from that long break in the conference, everybody doubted us coming back before the regional tournament. And we just we're coming out with a big chip on our shoulder and just proving to everybody that we can win a national championship this year.
After that long break, and I know I had a chance to talk to Coach Schertz about it in our pre-tournament press conferences, but I mean, that had to have been just, something that you guys have never seen. 25 days off, and then you go right into the regional tournament. Has that kind of rejuvenated you guys a little bit, having that stretch of time off to get you ready for the regional run and now the run in the Elite Eight?
Oh yeah, it definitely rejuvenated us. All my teammates were really big, great competitors. And so that break, it just made us really hungry. And we really learned we can't take nothing for granted with COVID and with the pandemic going on. So we just coming out hungry every game.
Let's see. One more question. Atmosphere has been different this season, but you guys had a pretty good showing with a large cheering section this afternoon. How special was that to have Rail Splitter Nation join you guys in Evansville?
It's special to see a lot of support out there. And especially I want to give a shout out to my mom for coming. She was late. She had a delayed flight, and I seen her at halftime, and that really gave me a boost.
No doubt about it. Well, Cameron, we'll let you get back. I know it's a quick turnaround for you to get ready for the semifinal tomorrow, but thanks for your time. Great job today.
Thank you.
And now we'll slide in the head coach for Lincoln Memorial, Josh Schertz.
Very good. No, you awesome. Yeah, did great. How's it going?
Good, Coach. Great seeing you again, and congratulations on an outstanding victory this afternoon.
Thanks, Jim. I appreciate it. Guys played well. I'm, obviously pleased. Thought, first, congratulations to Colorado School of Mines, an amazing season. They've built an unbelievable program there. When you look at the consistency of performance, a couple Elite Eights, but I think they've been the NCAAs 8 years in a row. That's not the world's easiest place to do that, with everything they got to, deal with academically. And so what an unbelievable job a coach has done there, building a really terrific program and culture. And you could see that shine through. I told our guys, their culture shined through. We got up, I think, 25, and the way they finished the game and kept coming and never relented, the way they competed, never went away. Again, congrats to them on an unbelievable year.
Talk about the first half. Kind of went back and forth, had 4 ties there, but then you guys got it going, and especially offensively. And Cameron, he just was absolutely seeing the hoop, really, really well today. Talk about that 14-2 spurt that gave you guys the cushion, heading into the second half.
Yeah, I think, obviously, Cam, when he's sticking shots, threes, he's really hard to guard because he's 6'6" and really good with the ball, can get downhill. And when he's shooting the ball like he was today, when people are giving him a cushion, he becomes an impossible matchup. Jordan Guest is obviously tough, his ability to play inside, step outside. He missed some early, but got it going. And I thought we did a good job, getting downhill, putting pressure on the rim, collapsing the defense, getting some layups, and then getting ourselves generating some spot threes. And I thought our defense in the first half was tremendous. Our rebounding wasn't very good, but our defense in the half court was exceptional. Really, the first 27, 28 minutes, I think weren't quite as engaged there the last 12 or 13 minutes. And again, credit to Colorado School of Mines because they kept coming and really cut it to whatever it wound up being, 14 or 15 from 25 or 26. So, our defense was really sound. And then offensively, I thought we did a good job of attacking them and getting the ball to the rim, and then again making the right decisions. We talked about that with these guys. They do a good job of forcing turnovers. They force 15 turnovers a game. They shrink the floor, do a great job of jamming the gaps. So you have a window of time to get rid of the ball. You got to get rid of that ball on time. I thought we hit those windows. And then we talked about rim decisions. They're one of the top shot blocking teams in the country. So getting in there and, if you force shots at the rim and don't make the right reads, it's difficult. So we talked about going through their progressions, and we got a couple blocked in the first half. But I thought we, again, did a really good job of finding guys and generating those looks.
Couple questions from the media coach, from Todd Golden. Where is his performance rate amongst your best this season? And how close is this to the optimal game that you expect to see from your team?
I thought it was 27, 28 minutes of really good basketball. We got that, dunk that we missed there. I think we were up 25 or 26 and seemed like it took the steam out of us a little bit. We lost our focus. We talked about, not playing the scoreboard and the inner scoreboard versus outer scoreboard. And I thought we didn't do a great job of finishing the game. So where it ranks, first 27 minutes would be high. Last 13 minutes would be pretty poor. So, but at this time of year, it's you're not as worried about that stuff. You're just trying to survive in advance. But I thought offensively we played well. I thought we shared it well. We shot it well. Guys played for one another. And then the defensive end, like I said, first 27, 28 minutes, that's really probably the first 27, 28 is as good as we've played all year on both ends. But I don't, we were similar against Emmanuel, and that's what you want this time of year. You want to be playing your best basketball. We always talk about, be your best when it matters most. That's one of our goals when we start the season, one of our 2 goals. And this is when it matters most. So it's a good sign for us that we're trending and played 2 of our best games of the year here back to back in the regional final and Elite Eight. We'll have to be even better tomorrow against West Texas or Damon.
Question from Hendricks Mangley. The atmosphere, it's been different all year, but a pretty good showing from the Rail Splitter Nation. We talked a little bit about that in our pre-tournament press conference. How special was that to have your fans being able to get to Evansville and they were loud. I mean, even on the stream watching the game, you could hear them going pretty good all day long.
Yeah, our fans are, as and I said that yesterday, we talked about it. Our fans are as good as any in Division II in terms of traveling, in terms of the passion and support. they make the program, what it is. And just having them there, having some kind of atmosphere. I know it's limited in what we can do, but they do that in our conference, obviously our home games, and being in a small town, there's just an unbelievable connection between our program and the community. And the way they support our guys, their commitment to our program is second to none. And we're so fortunate to be a part of Wrestler Nation. And like I said, I think from our guys' standpoint, they feel a tremendous responsibility not to let those people down. They know how committed, how invested those people are. And I think it kind of gives them a sense of pride, a sense of responsibility that, hey, we've got to come up and perform and for these people. And it was great to see them. So we were thrilled. And you can see our guys thanking them at the end of the game and, appreciative of everything they do for us.
Cam mentioned seeing his mom in the stands at halftime. That had to have been just a thrill for him. And just once again, you mentioned about, Rail Splitter Nation. You mentioned getting the ball to the rim, and this is from Todd Golden again. Mentioned getting the ball to the rim. Illustrate the importance of that in creating space for your three-point shooters.
Yeah, of course. I mean, everything when it relates to good offense is about putting pressure on the rim, right? And there's really, 4 ways to pressure the rim, off the dribble. You can certainly get it off a roll. You can get it off a post up or off cutting. But everything starts with collapsing the shell of a defense, putting pressure on the rim, and then trying to make reads behind that. So, that's our focus from day one offensively. Utilize those pillars to put pressure on the rim, and we try to work on guys being able to play and read off each other. Certainly try to recruit guys that can stretch the floor and make shots because spacing is really dictated by the level of shooting you have. But you got to have guys that can put pressure on the rim, collapse the defense, whether it's vertical pressure through rolling, driving kick game. Cutting is another way. And like I said, posting the ball. And we don't post it a ton with this group. We just don't have, probably Bledson's our best post player at 6'5", 6'6". So, so we posted a little less than we have previous years. But I thought our guys do, that's the game plan every game. Put pressure on the rim, attack it, and then make the right plays behind that, but get the defense moving and create the advantage and then play behind the advantage.
Final question, Coach. Quick turnaround. Obviously, you get a chance to watch the next game to see who you're going to see in the semifinal. But what's the plan for the rest of the day for you, your coaching staff, and the guys?
Yeah, the players will go back to the hotel. We're going to set up the meeting room, let them eat some food and watch this game. We'll put it up on there. And then the staff, the couple assistants and myself will stay here and scout. Staff will head back and then we'll get together, game plan, and then bring these guys in tonight after dinner and late night and sit down and really install. Now look, you have to prepare that you're going to have success. You don't know if you're going to win or not, but we've worked against West Texas and Damon the last, this week here of practice. We tried to put segments in practice to make sure the things that they do best are things that we've worked against and seen. So it won't be foreign to our guys when we talk tonight. But yeah, we'll have to, we know West Texas, we played in the first game last year. That was a whale of a game. Got 2 of the best players in the country in Quay and Joel and are just unreal. And the job Coach Brown's done there. And then Damon with the big kid inside is remarkable. He's just incredible. And they've got an unbelievable program as well. You don't get this far. Every step gets harder. And so we're through 1 step. The last 2 will be the most difficult. And like I told our guys, we like it difficult and it's about to get really, really difficult. So we'll see how we respond.
Absolutely, Coach. Thank you so much for the time. We appreciate it. Great job today and good luck tomorrow.
Appreciate it, Jim. Thank you so much.
No problem. Our head coach joining us is Josh Schertz. So for members of the media, we will be ending this stream. All of the press conferences are on the same stream. We're going to end this one, and then we'll have you log back in, and we'll talk to our great friends from the Colorado School of Mines here in a few moments. Thank you so much for joining us for our first post-game press conference as Lincoln Memorial defeats Colorado School of Mines by a score of 90-76.